Enola Holmes follows the younger sister of the famous and very muscular detective Sherlock Holmes. Yes, Sherlock Holmes. This guy.
Enola Holmes first came out in 2020 when we met teenage Enola traveling to London to find her missing sister. Millie Bobby Brown has created quite a name for herself with not only these films, but of course with the Stranger Things series. With the upcoming release of this film, we wanted to take a look at some of the behind-the-scenes moments of this sequel.
Perhaps I should explain. My name is Enola Holmes. I started a detective agency. Hello?
Like the first film, Enola Holmes 2 hinges on how quickly we take to Enola's spirited heroine. She's still prone to both Ace's decision-making and a barrage of fourth-wall-breaking jokes and jabs, but Enola, and Brown herself, have grown up a bit. Since we last saw her, she launched her very own detective shop dedicated to finding missing people.
Are there more doors or wheels in the world? Think about a car.
Yeah.
However many doors there are, say 4, but you could also have more. 4 doors, but then think about the amount of wheels, including the steering wheel. Ugh.
Enola Holmes puts a dynamic female twist on the world's greatest detective and his brilliant family. Based on the beloved Edgar-nominated book series, the film tells the story of Sherlock Holmes' rebellious teen sister Enola, a gifted super sleuth in her own right who often outsmarts her famous siblings.
You connected with Mariah Carey?
Yeah, Mimi. Eating dinner, and she'll come around and she'll be like, hoo, hoo, ah! I'd be like, oh no, she'll just do it. And you're just kind of like, and she'll just like be talking to you and she's like, always be my baby.
But before we get into more of these moments, some quick trivia for you. What is Enola Holmes seen practicing in the first film that was a hobby later taken up by her brother upon his retirement? Leave your answer in the comments down below and stick around to the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct.
Cal is like the chillest dog on earth, and Winnie is really high maintenance and high strung, just like me. It's literally Henry and I just in dog form. It's
funny.
There was a few joyful moments during a game of anagrams between Henry Cavill and Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh, it's my next film. Damsel.
There you go.
You wouldn't have known that, but it's all right.
I follow your career very closely.
Do you?
Yes, but I did not know about that.
Honestly?
And it's really fun to see these two together playing these kinds of games in promotion for the film, and it's great to see them together and their chemistry.
I reckon it's going to be on the back leg.
The back legs, 100%.
But when a dog wants you to pet
hands.
it, and it does that, and it reaches out to show you the petting motion, it'll do it with its front, won't do it with its back legs. That'd be terrifying.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill has made a career out of portraying some of the popular culture's most iconic characters, from comic book hero Superman and world-famous detective Sherlock Holmes. On November 4th, the Netflix sequel Enola Holmes 2 brings him back as Sherlock. Cavill took some time to discuss his approach to those roles and others with digital trends.
Oh, yeah, that's really good. And you can just see them thinking, God, get me out of here, I need another beer. I can't pretend to be interested this long.
An interviewer asked Henry, Sherlock Holmes has been played by so many actors so memorably over the years. What are the aspects of the character that you focused on to make it your own in these films? To which Henry responded, well, it's never an approach of mine to deliberately try and make something my own. What I wanted to do here was really approach the one unique aspect of Sherlock that exists in this universe, and that's Enola. Sherlock is a supporting character to Enola's story in this. That was my approach here.
The suit holds a special power. There's no way of getting around that, even if you're the one wearing it. To see myself standing back in that suit is a meaningful moment. It's difficult to describe.
The wonderful thing about Enola existing is that it gives a window into the soft core of who Sherlock is. We built a backstory of him having also been raised by his mother in the same way Enola was. So there's an emotional connection there to the young boy that Sherlock used to be. It provides a slightly different viewpoint, especially when he's the supporting player in Enola's story.
On the news of their mother's disappearance, Enola's 2 brothers returned home and find all sorts of surprises.
Enola. My God.
It seems 𝘬𝘪𝘀𝘀 had a whole secret life that Enola and her brothers knew nothing about.
And interestingly enough, there was this moment when Millie Bobby Brown explained how many cats she has.
I have 13 cats, and they're like my favorite things of all time. They're just like little kittens, and then I have a big one too, and like I am a cat. I think I'm turning into a cat.
But real quick, make sure you guys check out our Instagram page, linked down in the description. There's a ton of interview moments and memes, so make sure you check it out and give us a follow.
I love cats. Also a dog. I'm gonna be half hybrid breed.
You have 13 cats. Can you actually name all of your cats?
I have Gray, Cinderella, Stormy,
gonna come out.
On Good Morning America, Henry and Millie continued on the brother and sister relationship they have together on and off screen, Henry going as far as revealing that the two playfully make fun of each other.
So we're used to noise and making fun of each other all the time, and that's pretty much Millie.
No, but I'm like a brother instead of really, like, I'm not really a sister. I'd be more like a brother if I
wouldn't know.
Before Enola Holmes 2 was set in stone, there was some question over whether Cavill would return to the role. He had enjoyed co-star Millie Bobby Brown's professionalism and fantastic energy on the first film, but that alone would not be enough to make him return. It's important to get things right, he tells Total Film, while discussing Enola Holmes 2.
He has been kicked out of an establishment. Did that ever happen to you?
No, not that I remember, which could be my get out clause, or that I'm willing to admit.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever been kicked out of a place. No, I don't think so.
It's important to make sure that the tone of things is not lost in the potential excitement of franchises and universes. There's also the question of whether Sherlock could return for another Enola Holmes sequel in the future. Brown says she would be keen for another round with Enola, and Cavill's the same, though he chooses his words carefully while discussing the idea of expanding the franchise.
I kind of touched on Henry Cavill. I'm curious, since you worked directly with him, he was your big bro in this film. Did you know before the rest of us that he was returning as Superman young lady?
I did not know.
Yes, you. Oh,
I really didn't. I really didn't. He's very secretive, but
it's always so difficult to tell where things are going and what will happen, he says. I have experiences with franchises going places and going quiet, and other franchises popping up and becoming exciting. It's all about the decision making up top and everything else that goes with it. I'm merely the hired work.
Enola Holmes fans.
you know, I had to kind of get them into that one. They were like big Stranger Things fans. I was like, guys, you gotta sit down. We've gotta watch it because I really want.
𝘬𝘪𝘭𝘮𝘴. It's the 𝘬𝘩 which gave it away.
I know, that really helps, the and.
Yeah, Geralt and Rivia.
𝘬𝘪𝘭𝘮𝘴.
Follow my career closely, right? Yeah.
You are everywhere. I mean, I see it all the time. That white wig.
Thank you very much.
It's very good. I do like this new version of you.
But it would be very exciting to continue playing the character and to continue working with Millie. But that's in the hands of the gods, as they say. I'll be waiting in the wings for the opportunity.
She's amazing, and she goes from strength to strength. Every time I see her, it's not only is she this enormous bombastic energy and a fantastic charismatic performer, but she has a very keen mind as well.
Much of the joy in this franchise, one aimed at the younger set, but with lots to offer viewers of all ages, is the energy Brown brings to the character. It's the same sort of energy that Brad Beer excels at bringing to the screen when he's not distracted by tying up the many loose ends in Jack Thorne's script. Of course, Enola's case is going to intersect with Sherlock's.
Bangers and mash, which is sausages and mashed potatoes and gravy. Just in case you didn't know.
Have you ever had bangers and mash?
Yeah, no, I love bangers and mash.
Yeah.
My dad would make me bangers and mash. It's
Really?
just my
That's
favourite
good.
thing to eat.
It's my go-to order in the pub.
Is it?
Always a safe bet.
It is always safe, yeah.
It was announced in August 2022 that the sequel will debut on Netflix on Friday, November 4th, 2022. But Warner Brothers still not involved with this film for unknown reasons.
And you can't be backwards, right?
I was thinking, I mean, I've done that before.
Is that when you put your feet round the other way?
Oh yeah, there's no backwards really, is there?
Not the
Depending on where
staircase,
you're
no.
going.
She even goes on to answer the question of how much of herself she puts into the character.
Oh no. I think I use most of who I am within her. Actually, our director, 𝘬𝘪𝘭𝘮𝘆, is always like, Millie, you're being too much of yourself and draw the line.
And as far as the answer to our trivia question, Enola and her mother are shown practicing beekeeping, a hobby later taken up by her brother Sherlock upon his retirement.
I mean, even to art department, if they say, oh, we think that maybe if you walked over here though, you know, then we could see this part of the set. It's like, Harry's like, great idea!
Season 2 of Stranger Things, all us kids went together, but as different things. Like I was Harley Quinn and Finn was like a whoopee cushion. It was the funniest thing. And everybody turned up on the ding dong, trick or treat, Stranger Things kids. It's like,
So what do you guys think about all this? Are you excited to see the second installment of the film, and have you seen the first one yet? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on for more videos just like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.
Stormy, Saint, North, I have Batman, Robin, Harley, I have Callie, Ray, Dipsy, and I have Elsa.